Hey guys, this is Danny, aka The Hobby Guy. Today we're talking about what are the hottest and best cards to buy right now to make a quick profit. Alright guys, before I jump into this video, if you do appreciate this kind of sports card content, please hit the thumbs up button, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. That allows me to make more stuff like this, and I really appreciate that. Now let's go ahead and get into this. If you're familiar with the way that the card market works, the way that you're going to get the best prices is actually different than you think. Okay, so to give you an example of this, I just learned this the hard way. I thought March Madness and Bowman U basketball would be different. I don't know why I thought that, but you get the best prices riding the hype leading up to the event that you think is going to drive the market. Okay, so what do I mean by that? The guys that are selling right now are guys leading into the NFL draft or guys breaking into the big leagues. I mean, those might be slightly different, but you're really not going to get that much of a premium for guys breaking into the big leagues right now versus what guys were heading into the season. So Jackson Holliday, for example, I don't think his cards are doing more right now than they were leading into the season, because if you paid attention to his market at all right now, like everybody's dumping their stuff right now. So the people that were thinking, hey, let's wait till he makes it to the big leagues and then we'll start flipping his stuff, like that's what everybody is doing. So you're really going to get biggest value leading into the season. And so with that being said, I think the best things to buy right now, I mean, baseball, it's too late really, except for the new stuff that's coming out, like this year's rookie cards and things like that. But you really should be focusing on, in my opinion, football and college football. So let me show you some of the stuff that I've been picking up. I mean, even something like this. So this is my big stack of Bowman U football. So like Drake May, it's too late to buy his stuff right now, really. I mean, I got this for, I think this was 20 something dollars a few months ago. Okay, and this is his True Gold Bowman Best. So I should be easily able to double this up raw. My plan was actually to grade this, but I didn't know for sure if it would gem, so I just held on to it, knowing that I could easily double it up. And yeah, so some of this stuff like Cade Klubnik, like you should be buying his stuff right now. This is the type of card that has a chance to 2, 3, 4x in the coming months, right? Even any of this low end stuff. I mean, these are guys that I don't even really know who this guy is, honestly. I just saw that he was a sophomore. He had some decent stats, had a couple good games last year, or 4-star recruit. It was numbered to 25 and it was like $1. So I know that I'm going to be able to make money on this, or at the very least break even on it. So stuff like that I would be buying, right? Frank Gore, it's really too late on him. I mean, in order for you to buy a Frank Gore card right now and be able to really see a huge increase in value with him, he would have to have like an all rookie season, and because his college stuff's going to go down once pro unis come out. And so I mean, he would have to be like CJ Stroud for that to really go up in price from this point. So something to consider. So NFL stuff that I've been picking up, Prism stuff is really cheap right now. You can get some good value. Get this Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm actually going to PC this card, but I think it was like $5 or $6. So something like this is probably $15 to $20 card heading into the season, I would think. This is a guy I've been buying a ton of. I don't understand why his prices are so cheap. He had like 600, 700 yard season, and there's no receivers left on the Cardinals. They traded Moore and they traded Marquise Brown I mean, they're most likely going to draft Marvin Harrison, but I mean, still, he's probably going to be the number 2 receiver next year with Kyler Murray on a probably middle of the road Cardinals team, but he should be able to do very well. And I picked up this whole lot here for, I think this was like $1 or $2, and it has 2 Michael Wilson rookie cards, Charbonnet, and then 2 Chase Browns, who's another guy that I'm really high on. Joe Mixon's gone in Cincinnati. Chase Brown's going to be like an Austin Eckler type of guy in my opinion. And then I also got this Justin Jefferson Prism and a Kenneth Walker. So pretty good value there. Probably going to keep the Kenneth Walker for a PC card. Stuff like this is another thing that I think will do very well. I mean, these are so cheap right now, but they're such cool, good-looking cards. CJ Stroud, Splash of Color, Goodwin Champions. I think leading into the season, I was actually going to try to grade this as well, but I'm just not really sure how the hologram would grade. So anyways, this was like $5. I should be able to easily triple, if not quadruple, this card going into the season. Jonathan Mingo, I think he was a first rounder last year, wasn't he? Or second round. So top of the second round. I got this as a throw-in with a deal, but it's just a nice Green Wave rookie card. Prism, Jonathan Mingo. Had a bad season, but this is the type of guy that you should be buying right now. I mean, he's at his absolute floor. This is some stuff I picked up from consignment as well. A couple NFL draft guys, I think Olu Fashanu and Tylen Nubbin, and then an Anthony Richardson. All that stuff was really cheap. Bryce Young kind of goes into the same category there. And then I'm also starting to buy a little bit of basketball for next season. So I've got this Judah Mintz, the $4.99 auto. I think that was like $1 or $2, and he was one of the best players on Syracuse. In traditional, great basketball program. You know, just looking at the teams that could potentially bounce back. This Jeremy Roach, actually, I would not recommend buying, but I got this for a really cheap price, and I can combine that with some other Duke cards that I've been trying to move in a lot. So sometimes I just buy cheap stuff like that to make a different lot more attractive to a buyer. And then these are a couple other cards. I'm probably going to send both these in for grading if they look clean. But CJ Stroud, rookie, wild card illumination. Probably going to grade these. Yeah, so anyways, now's the time to buy Stroud, and I'm actually not super high on Anthony Richardson. I would be buying Levis right now, but I am high on Stroud. I'm just trying to find, you know, some of his more unique stuff like this, the unlicensed stuff, things that are a little bit cheaper right now. And honestly, there's just a ton of value in that, and people overlook that stuff. And when it comes down to it, the drop off in what you're going to get for a unlicensed Stroud compared to a licensed Stroud is not as big as you think. So anyways, those are the cards that I'm buying right now. Hopefully you took some insight from this that you can apply towards your business.